We back with some more Invasion Survivors, you guys. I hope y'all are doing well and are ready for some more arena roguelike goodness. Today we're gonna try the Android. I've been asked to do an economy run, and the economy run kind of leans itself towards the businessman, except this guy starts each wave with only 1 HP, and I'm not good at surviving yet, so I'm gonna save that for another day. But I really appreciate the request. We're gonna try the Android, staying away from magic. They start off with minus 15 dodge, which sucks, but tech modifications are increased by 50% and plus 3 tech at the end of each wave. They progressively get stronger, so that should be good. And we really try to go with tech. They start off with minus 20 magic, but that's not elemental, so that's a little bit different. I think we try the leaf blower. That's a very android type weapon, I guess. If I had a robot, it would probably be doing stuff like blowing leaves at my house or blowing grass clippings, because I don't have many leaves. But boy, after I cut the grass, I got some clippings all over my carport, man. Cool. Stuff flies, and in my little above ground pool. So y'all, if y'all watched the last video or the last couple videos, y'all may be familiar with the Possum Chronicles that I have going on in my real life. Okay, if you're not, long story short, I have a family of possums that have been coming to my house at night and eating all of my cat's food, or trying to eat all of my cat, eating a lot of my cat's food. And it's very frustrating. So I had to go on a week-long trip with my wife for her job, and let's just say that I did not get them all before I left. I only got one, matter of fact. Okay, let's focus on the build for a little while first. Tech modifications. We need tech. This is tech as well as elemental, so tech adding is good. Dodge is good. Still need to focus on speed as well as dodge. And the dev said that I should try to upgrade one weapon at a time, which makes a lot of sense. We will go with elemental is good, but this is explosion. We don't have a whole lot of money right now anyway. We could get the income and minus 3 power. That might not be a bad thing to do. Let's go. So anyway, this I ended up getting one of the possums, and I had 2 left before we left. One really big one and one smaller one. And unfortunately, I didn't get them. I did not get them before we left. So I thought I was going to be smart and say, okay, when I come back, I'm gonna get them. But for now, so they don't eat all my cat's food, and so I don't have to rely on people to help me out by refilling my cat's food too many times during the week, I'm going to put the food on a trailer. Maybe that will discourage the animals. So I got my one of my trailers that I use, well, my only trailer that I use for my lawnmower, my riding mower. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and park that underneath the carport, and I'm gonna put the cat's food in it, and hopefully that discourages the animals, because a big fat possum, surely it can't climb that well. Turns out possums are incredibly agile climbers. So that didn't help at all. Let's go with the speed here. So yeah, we'll go with leaf blower. We'll get some tech. We'll get no, we're not gonna go with that. Let's re-roll this and we'll get some more tech, I guess. Or should we get the HP? Yeah, let's get the HP and we'll just lock the tech for now. So yeah, it turns out that they're incredibly agile climbers, which I don't know, guys, that kind of sucks. It's very bad. I'm very upset about it. But what can you do? So anyway, the night before I left, I was like, I saw a possum. I was like, well, at least I'm gonna get one of them. And so I saw it on my, I have a motion cam, like a security cam, and I saw it light up at around midnight when I went to the restroom. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go outside and look at it. And I looked at the motion cam real quick in my stupor, my sleepy stupor, and I was like, yeah, there's a rodent. You know, I didn't really identify. It's black and white, you know, like the night vision type stuff. And man, this is getting hard all of a sudden. So I decided that I was going to do my very best in sneaking up on it. So I went out my front door. I got my gun. I got my rubber boots. I put a shirt on this time. I snuck around to the back and I shined the flashlight where the cat food is. And lo and behold, there's a skunk there. Let's take speed here. There's a skunk, man. There's a skunk. And I was like, nope. Went straight back to bed, dude. Went straight back to bed. Look, there are some levels of hunt, of survival, of manpower, of you know, macho-ness that I am not willing to do. And taking on a skunk in Mortal Kombat, not something I'm gonna do, guys. Not something I'm gonna do. I can see trying to hunt for a dang going to the store at midnight and getting some gallons of tomato juice or whatever. I don't even know. Is that actually a thing? I'm going to take elemental here because leaf blowers do get some pluses from elemental. Not huge, but still pretty good. This ion railgun might be interesting too. Range 500, critical drain 2%. It does give me some HP back too. Nah, we're not going to go with that. We're gonna just try to get the leaf blower thing, okay? So yeah, it's unfortunate that that's the way it is, but look, I am not willing to take on a skunk. I'm sure they have some much better stuff than tomato juice nowadays. I mean, it's 2025. If we ain't figured out a better way to remove the smell of skunk from a person, yeah. But even my cats were staying away. Like normally the cats, they'll stay in close proximity to a possum and just not mess with it because the possum's not messing with it. He's just eating their cat food, and it's like they have a healthy fear of it. Like, okay, this thing, if it bites me, you know, it could hurt, so I'm staying away from it. My cats are still, they're full grown, but they're kind of kittens, you know what I mean? They're not very old and mature, so they haven't done a whole lot of tomcatting and stuff. They still have all their claws, of course. They're outside cats, so I keep, you know, I didn't declaw them or anything. But yeah, it's rough. So anyway, and they stayed, they were nowhere near that skunk. Like, they know better. They like, I ain't messing with that shit. No way, bro. So anyway, but yeah, I'm sure I've never really looked up a way to, I'm gonna take this leaf blow here. I've never really looked up a way to remove skunk smell. I just know that that's an old home remedy, you know? Should we go with, yeah, let's combine and see how this works, because I really want to try out the strategy that the dev said is to, you know, focus on one weapon at a time. Boy, these things, I need some more speed. It's obvious. I'm also not doing nearly enough damage. Try to stay away from all this range stuff and get as much stuff as we can. I also probably am going to need some max HP, especially since I got one shot my last run. Holy cow, those things hit so hard, man. This game is humbling me. Like, I'm like, bruh, I just did some, oh my god, we have 2 HP left. Oh, okay. Maybe this wasn't the best. This wasn't the best idea for the android, okay? Let's try something that is all of the 200. Look at this. The blaster is 200% tech. Ion railgun is 50% tech. We'll take the blaster. Yeah, we're gonna start with the blaster, and we'll go chaos again and see what we can do. Surely we're gonna do better with this. Surely. I say that, but yeah, 40. It has no pierce though. That's the only thing. It has no pierce, so and no explosions or anything. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like it. Let's go with end run, play android. Let's try the ion railgun. What is this? The water gun? That's just straight up elemental. Ion railgun should have some pierce on it and stuff. We'll see what this looks like. This may be a little bit better. Okay. Huh? No. Oh, it's faster. It is very fast. I thought there would be some pierce involved. Oh, it is extremely fast. I kind of like this, man. I kind of like it. The damage is not real high on it, but the fact that I scale in tech seems like I'm gonna have a bullet storm after a little while, and it's actually gonna be doing pretty good. Plus, I will say that not being able to really go through and a lot of enemies keeps the runes close to me, so I get a lot of the XP and money that they're dropping. Beautiful. All right, let's see here. So income, haste, or projectile. You know, I think this weapon itself is basically yeah, range 500, critical, and it has some drain too. So let's take, I don't think haste is an issue right now. Let's focus on getting some economy and some speed, huh? Yeah, let's focus on that. Haste and luck is good. Another ion railgun. A monster eye gives us piercing. That's very interesting. And also a little regen might not hurt at a bit. Income and dodge, we want to save that. A green ion railgun, we'll take that. And should we don't get anything from projectile here. I think we just go next wave instead of re-rolling. I think we'll be all right here. So yeah, you know, there has to be something more modern than tomato juice for skunks, because I know, like, I mean, technology, bro, it moves pretty fast. It does. Maybe I should ask AI. Oh man, it's very incorrect about Star Wars Galaxies knowledge. Apparently, I've been playing Star Wars Galaxies and asking it questions and trying to help out with some builds and stuff, and it's not the best thing. But you know, it has some answers for stuff. It really helps me with stuff like thumbnails and video metadata for sure. Recently I had some comments about that, like people like shouldn't do that, and I'm like, man, look, AI is eventually gonna take over. Just accept it. Just accept it. You can't fight it. You know, tools have been taking people's jobs for a long time. People used to do, you know, manual farming. They used to pick cotton manually, and now there's machines that do it, you know, and you just got to get skilled to drive those machines. It's a little bit imbalanced now with, you know, the way that how advanced AI is, but you know. Okay, let's go with a green here, and I think we're going to combine more of these. Since the dev said that I should try to work on one weapon at a time, that might be better. Let's get a little bit of range enhancement too, and we'll definitely buy the house key. And let's, boom, we'll save that. That sounds good. Let's go. But yeah, it's, you know, I get comments every once in a while, like, I saw your AI thumbnails and I was completely turned off. Like, I get it, man. You know, I do get it. There's some artists out there that are really, really struggling. You know, and honestly, I've never paid artists. I've always done my own thumbnails in Photoshop. Just, you know, taking game assets, ripping them, cutting them out, you know, kind of fixing up the edges, and then putting them into, you know, putting them into a picture that looks good. And essentially, I use a program called Google Whisk that takes the images and kind of uses the style and formatting to kind of redo it, reimagine it in different ways based on, you know, info you give it, and it works out well. It works out well, and it kind of does justice to the art style that the games are already in, you know. So it works out, and it helps me because I am not hiring an artist. I can't afford it. Like, I'm a one-man operation, man. YouTubers, oh, that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing at all. YouTubers, you know, some of us aren't rich, contrary to popular belief. There's a lot of us that aren't rich, okay? I'm one of those people. I am not rich. Let's see. We can combine here, and combine again. Yes, yes. The damage is going to be great on this thing. Let us keep that, and we'll try just one very powerful gun out and see how we do. So yeah, but that's, you know, that's AI in a nutshell. You know, it'll eventually take my job too. Hopefully by that time I'm well enough established to where it between that and universal basic income, I'll be all right. No, I'm not doom and gloom, guys. I don't think that's gonna happen. Not in my lifetime anyway. But you never know. You know, you never know. We gotta take it as it goes. But yeah, if you're one of those people that can't stand, you know, the fact that other people use AI, you know, for things like content creation and thumbnails and stuff like that, listen, I get it. You know. To each their own. I don't. No hate, bro. Nothing but love over here. But you know, it's just something I use. So I hope you can at least respect my reasoning behind it. This is not so bad with one gun, but I think I want one more. I think I want a little bit more. Let's do roasted chicken and speed, and maybe we take a little bit of luck too. No, let's go speed again. And we definitely need to take some max HP. Okay, range, ion railgun, income. We might as well take crit. It's only 2%, but hey, we never really worked on crit yet. You know? We could do a little bit of drain too. Drain is not bad. Drain gives us a little bit of something. Power and crit. Regen and dodge, nothing wrong with that either. Ion railgun, we will freeze. And yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, anyway, I wonder though if AI has a better recommendation for skunk smells. They have to, right? Look, a while back, you know, I've been using the same stuff for many years to clean my house, like wash the outside of my house, which is, you know, bleach, Clorox or bleach or whatever it is, wherever you buy it. I usually buy the generic stuff. It's pretty much the same. Probably not quite as powerful, but the amount that we use is fine. I mix it stronger than you're supposed to mix it, and I spray it on the house and let it set, and it takes off the mildew. We live in the country, you know, and you get our white house, man, it starts turning green after a little while, you know? And we've been using bleach forever on that stuff. Well, it turns out there are better products now that do a much better job at what they're supposed to do, which is, I think the product is called Joe Max or whatever, but you don't even got to rinse that stuff off. You just spray it on and it does the job. Ain't that something? Hey man, technologically, I don't know if that's technological or whatever, but we're making advancements in modern technology for that type of stuff. It's good. Okay, we take speed. We already getting tech, so I don't think I'm gonna take tech here. I think I'm gonna take 5% crit. It seems pretty good. And let's see, teapot. It takes away healing amount, but that's okay. You know, blaster probably wouldn't be too bad either. Just adding it in right now. It's a green, so we probably are okay with that. And we'll reroll one time. You know, I never tried the sandals before, but they have nothing to do with tech. So let's try this out. Let's try it out. Oh man, yeah, this hotel gig, guys, it's not. Ooh, it ain't the best. Okay, so listen, my wife is working like 9, 10, 11 hours in the day. Yesterday it was 10, I believe. Today might be longer. They're setting up a new store for her job. And we traveled so she could do that, you know. And you know, we went eat at a nice restaurant last night, and she got back a little late, but we still had some time to spend together, whatever. And I got to play a whole lot of Star Wars and do some work yesterday, which not that bad. Until it got loud outside the doors of my hotel room, and then I decided that I was just gonna enjoy myself and play Star Wars. Anyway, I will say that it ain't all it's cracked up to be though. Like, you might say, well, see, just, you know, what's the difference between you being at home or you being at the office? You know, I mean, you being at a hotel room. You're doing the same thing. You're just sitting in a room in front of your monitor playing games. Listen, it's a lot different, okay? At my house, I got a lot going on. I got different stuff. There's some variety that I get. Let's take some more crit. Let's take, you know what? Let's take drain. Ooh, a blue Gigabuster. Don't mind if I do, man. Don't mind if I do. What the heck? Elixir. 6 regen, 7 income. It takes away drain and armor, though. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, we'll take it. Why not? Let's reroll heavy anvil. Oh no, that's way too bad on speed. Let's take some haste. Let's take another ion railgun. We don't need elemental. We don't need melee. But they really want to give that to me, don't they? We will take one of these when it comes back up. And for now, we'll just take this luck and we'll call it good. I don't think I need that range. Yeah, you know, it's I have a lot of variety at my house, dude. So this is how it usually starts. First of all, the coffee is terrible over here. I have a 1 cup at a time coffee maker, and I brought my own coffee and filters, but the pot setup, it's impossible to jury rig and get it to do what it's supposed to do. So I have just given up on it, and now fortunately they do make coffee pretty early over here. Like whoever the staff is that are like preparing breakfast and stuff for the continental breakfast, they must start drinking coffee early. So like at 5 o'clock in the morning, there was coffee this morning, which is good. So I got to get some reasonable coffee, but there was so many. Uh-oh, did I die? Yes, I did. Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, why? Man, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Okay. Already added it to my wish list, okay? Let's restart again. We're gonna try this one more time, and we're just gonna have to be careful and get much more HP, man. Much more HP, because that run was going pretty good. Anyway, yeah, the coffee is very bad over here, but the single pot, the stuff that you get at the at the breakfast counter or whatever, it's not too bad. So it's better than nothing, and I mix it heavily with a vanilla protein shake that we get as a creamer. So it still tastes like home. But man, I will say that the dang, it's so like samey. Everything over here, at the house, I get to, I wake up in the morning, I start drinking coffee. I check my emails and I figure out what I'm gonna play for the day to record. And while my voice is warming up and I'm just kind of waking up in general, sometimes I'll do a little bit of grinding on Star Wars or something like that, right? Then I end up getting, we're gonna take some more drain. I end up getting, involved in whatever game I'm gonna record, and I'll record it, and I start doing some editing and stuff. Okay. After I get a complete video done, we'll try the plant sprout. After I get a complete video done, what I end up doing is like, I'll go play with my cats. We kind of get some variety going. I'll start thinking about preparing lunch or what I'm gonna do for that. Do we want bait? I think we do. Do we want dice? That doesn't help with projectile. No. This is all that. Okay. We'll just go next wave for now. So yeah, I have, and it kind of breaks up the day when you have a few things like that going on. After lunch, sometimes, during lunch, I'll watch a video and or a little bit of a stream or something like that while I'm doing, or I'll see what the other roguelike YouTubers are playing, see if there's anything that's interesting that I want to check out, and then as soon as I finish that, I go do, I work on another video, or I'll play another game or whatever, and then sooner or later my wife's getting home, so it adds some variety. And over here, like, it's completely different. Like, I wake up with my wife and she leaves like normal, but the coffee situation I gotta take care of, and then I get to my desk and I do the same thing, except that variety never changes. Lunch is already kind of done because it is whatever leftovers is from the day before. Because we went eat out last night and I got some food, so that's gonna be lunch today. Yeah, it's just it has not a whole lot of variety, man. Tech. Another ion railgun. Combine. Yeah, I think we keep at least 2 of these. And a green leaf blower is probably not a bad thing. Maybe I should focus on two different weapons. Anyway, yeah, there's just not enough variety in hotel life, bro. I can't go outside. Well, I can go outside, but You know what I mean? There's just it's like what? Just go outside to walk around. Like, what am I doing out here? You know, this is a strange place. Probably if I stay outside long enough, somebody will eventually come up to me and try to figure out if I got a cigarette they could bum off of me or something like that. I don't smoke. I used to long ago, but you know what I mean? It's just like if you loiter, you're gonna meet other people that loiter, and if you're not a loiterer and you meet a loiterer, you're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna have the you know how them people at the gas station come up and be like, let me holler at you, bro. No, please don't holler at me, bro. I don't think I could say that any whiter. And yes, I'm white, I could say that. Oh gosh. Let's see. Dodge? Yes, dodge. Leaf blower. Okay. Let's re-roll. Onigiri. We take another leaf blower. We take some elemental because now we're kind of going with the leaf blower thing. Ion railgun. Fish bones. Minus HP to start. I'm scared of that. I'm scared of it. Yeah, we will take a leaf blower to upgrade that. And I think we take a pickup range increase at some point. Plus, we definitely want the tech too. Okay, next wave. All right, let's focus on surviving, huh? We're 4 waves in. It shouldn't be very difficult yet, but I already took some damage, so it doesn't take long, y'all. It does not take long. You know, I remember the knight had so much armor and HP that I felt invincible until I got to the boss, and then I wasn't. So maybe going for the knight, but really focusing on speed might be a thing eventually too. But I really enjoy these wave survival type games, man, because you know there's commentary for the game because naturally we gotta focus on builds, but like once you have the build that's established, there's not much decision making that happens, you know, and you can kind of just enjoy the run and try to look all the runes. It's so good. And you get this dopamine rush, man. You get the dopamine rush from getting all the runes and surviving. So yeah, and it's always good to get all the comments from you guys too, like, you know, replying to different things that I say in the videos and stuff like that. It's good. All right, I think we take luck. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. Let's see. Okay, 2 leaf blowers we combine, and another leaf blower we combine that. Then we combine these, and I'm in a pretty good place right now. Let's re-roll another leaf blower. It does help having, you know, multiple things that I could go after now. Okay. 5 HP, 25% dance, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. I think I'd take it just for the HP, honestly. And we're gonna take this elemental eventually too. We don't need the rest of the stuff. Okay. Now we have 25 HP. Makes us a little bit more survivable. A little bit more survivable. Survivability has increased. I don't know. Survivable doesn't sound like a real word. I know survivability is. I don't know. Maybe I should ask AI. Nah. We have to rely on our own intuition about some things, guys. Some things. You know, it depends. It really is crazy what you let go after a while. Like, I don't remember phone numbers no more. Why? Because I'm extremely reliant on contact lists now, you know. I remember my mom and dad's phone number and my wife's phone number and my phone number naturally. And I remember weird old numbers, like I can remember my account number from my first bank account because I had to rely on, I had to remember it. And it's obviously I don't have that bank account anymore, you know? Okay. You know, this is probably pretty good. This I'm not going to take. Let's take speed. Let's take speed. Let's take Speed, elemental, healing amount, leaf blower, and fries gives me some income. It takes away a little bit of speed, but I just got a lot of speed, so it should be okay. We'll take the hot dog for the HP. A golden spatula, huh? Hell yeah, we'll take that. Income and dodge we are going to want. A side cannon kind of does what we're already doing with all of this stuff. Maybe we try the side cannon out too. Okay, I'm gonna combine these. Yeah, we'll try that out. Okay. Now let's see. What is the side cannon? Oh, I don't have it yet. Never mind. It's like, wait. What does the side cannon do? Wait, we didn't get it yet. Ouch. So right now the enemies are doing like 6 damage to us when they hit us. Yeah, we're much faster than we are, but we still suck at dodging apparently. We still suck at dodging. What I need to do is hit my panic spacebar. In real life, sometimes I try to do that, but don't you wish you had a panic spacebar in real life? Whoop, almost fell off of that step. Whoop, I almost ran into this. Yesterday there was a, I saw there was a truck parked when we were coming out of the Walmart here where we were at, and there was a truck parked, and they have a very long trailer hitch, and I was like, that's gonna take somebody's shin out right there, bro. That is gonna take somebody's knee out. It was so long and out there. That's what I was saying. I could iframes that if I had a dash, I just iframes it. Okay, we take the elementals right there because they were free. Normally I wouldn't buy those, but let's take some. I think we take a little bit of drain, honestly, just for that survivability increase. And we try in this side cannon out. The leaf blower, I don't know if we get a gray leaf blower here. I mean, it is adding, so we may as well, I suppose. Oh, I should have took the taco, man. I don't know why I refreshed without taking it. Okay. Whoa, 40 explosion? Damn. That's crazy. We'll take the elemental and the healing amount here, and the elemental, and that's all she wrote. Okay. Are we combining anything right now? I think we are. I think we combine these leaf blowers. I think we combine them. So yeah, when I go to the house, when I get back to the house, man, it is going to be all about killing possums and catching up on yard work, because it's been almost, it's going to be a week, you know. Actually, I cut the grass right before I left and I cleaned up outside, so it's not going to be that bad. And we're kind of out of the rainy season right now. Things are kind of drying up, which is great. I was at my pool is where's that lightning coming from? Oh, that's the side gun. Okay, interesting. My pool, I got a little, like, it's a small deal, right? It's a 15-foot above ground pool. It's 15 foot in diameter, and it's like, you know, 4 foot deep or whatever. And for a little while during the really rainy season, there was, I mean, it was overflowing every day. Like, I couldn't keep it full enough. I mean, I couldn't keep it from spilling water out in the yard. It was that crazy. We'll take some drain. We'll take some HP. We don't need projectile and crit. I'd rather have the money. Speed, piercing, and HP. We'll take that. And I guess we should start focusing on HP or dodge. Both of these are pretty good, but I'm going to take the dodge. Okay, mana potion, we don't need the magic. Old coffin. Oh, -3 speed, huh? But the regen and armor is really good. I hated taking that big of a hit to HP, but I think that regen is very hard to pass up. Especially when I could just take a hot dog and kind of fix that HP thing. Okay, let's take another leaf blower. Teapot. Elemental for 22, I don't think it's worth it. Trumpet gives me some dodge and income. Do we I still don't know how good range is. If the dev's still watching, let me know what range is all about. Like, in Noobs Are Coming, range was bad if you had melee. And I usually never took range, and it was still fine. Like, my upgrades were fine, you know? Okay. By the way, thank you for all the comments on the videos, man. Well, I say man, I really don't. I'm not trying to assume gender. I appreciate it. I really do. I very, very much enjoy the game. Very much. And I think my viewers do too. I don't know if it's for the game being a nice setting for my ridiculous commentary about possums, or if it's just in general, if it's just about the gameplay. But I enjoy the gameplay a lot. It tickles my brain just right, man. I like it a lot. And I do love how hard it is. It's not so frustratingly hard that it makes me want to quit. It just makes me want to get better and figure out builds that do better. I do wish there was a little bit of meta progression. I don't know if it's even planned on the books. I've never looked at the roadmap or anything. I'm usually not one of these guys that look into future roadmaps and stuff. I do for some things, you know, but I've never looked up for this. I do pay attention to updates when they come out for stuff, though. For games that I'm playing, you know. 10 luck is just good. I don't want to sacrifice that. Okay, power and speed, tech and XP, ion railgun. We can't fit it. You know, we never saw another one of these side cannons yet, but we will take it because we really can't do anything else without selling that other stuff. Okay, I will take the donut. I will take the tree. Green leaf blower. Good enough for me. Screw. We'll take it. We'll take candy. And that's good. Okay. All right, we on wave 9. We have to be careful, y'all. We have to be careful. This is usually around the time that things start getting dangerous enough to kill me. And I usually don't even recognize when it's happening. I'm just talking about something, and then next thing you know, dead. We're gonna try not to let that happen this time, okay? We're gonna try not to. I can't promise anything, but I can say we have a pretty good build going, man. I feel like we're killing a lot of stuff. And how's my drain? Like, I almost want to get hit just to see how my drain is. Oh, very, very good. Very good. All right. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. It won't save me from being one shot. So we still need more HP. But see, that was a 10. I got hit for 10 right there. That's kind of scary, bro. Kind of scary. Whoa, the chicken was vibrating. I was electrocuting it. Okay, dodge, regen, and dodge. Ion railgun. Okay, we combine. Let's see here. I'm not gonna take the gray leaf blower. It's like, you sure you don't want to take it? Yes, I'm sure. Income. I'm going to take the fries because the healing option is just very, very good. Bruh, they really want to give me leaf blowers. I am not happy at all about it. Monster Eye. Hell yeah, dude. Not taking the apple. Green leaf blower. Can't take it. Can't take it, unfortunately. I could probably save it, though. We will take elemental. And... Great? No. They got a Gigabuster too. Interesting that it is green. Maybe it's better than the side cannon. But if we get one more gray side cannon, then we combine. I think it's worth keeping that. We'll stay away from the Gigabuster for now. We're doing alright. I think we're doing alright power-wise. I really just need to focus our resources on getting more HP, more luck, more dodge, more regen, all of this stuff that gives me survivability. Because I'm not struggling with killing enemies right now. And I think that's one of the guilty things that you always do in these types of games. Not just arena survival, horde survival in general. You know, always going for damage output. And right now, I mean, killing is not the issue. I'm not saying that it'll be like this forever, but right now, like, things are dying immediately and we're doing very well. And I will say the dev strategy of going for more powerful weapons, it's working out pretty good. Working out pretty good, if I do say so myself. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Ion Railgun Purple. Amazing. Boom. We already had one, so that worked out very, very good. We re-roll here. Green Ion Railgun. Perfect. We're not gonna go for the gray. Re-roll. A rubber duck, you say? I will. Blaster, huh? Blaster does a lot of single target damage. It's probably worth getting. Probably worth getting. Okay. And I guess we let go of the green leaf blower now. Yeah. Gonna have to let it go. Okay. Screw. Ooh, green side cannon. Thank you. And we take bait as well. A ray gun. This is different than what we already have. I don't think I've ever seen this. It does piercing. It might be fun to see. We'll take a look at it if we can. If we can. Let's see. Okay, wave 11, y'all. Oh no, yeah, wave 11, level 11, both. Both wave and oh yeah, you see, I'm bottlenecking a little bit on damage now. Last run that wasn't an issue, but we got new kinds of enemies now, and that's what happens. But I will say, doing 821 damage to something with a crit a while ago, very, very nice. Still taking 10 damage when we take a hit, so that's scary. But our drain picks us up real fast, so as long as we're not, like, dying from one hit, like we did last run, I think we'll be alright. And the little chickens help every once in a while, too. See, you know when, you know, I try to be semi-politically correct and not over the top, you know, to make it, like, obvious, but I don't want to offend anybody. But, you know, there are things that are painfully obvious that I notice in games sometimes, like the fact that we're eating chicken for health. Probably, vegans are probably mortified. No, I'm joking, naturally. If you're a vegan, I'm not picking on you, okay? I'm just saying that's like against the creed, bruh, you know? But it's not one of those things that have really been changed in games. So, I don't know. We can take the income increase here. Yeah, you know that the world has changed when they start putting like tofu in the you eating tofu. There is quite a bit of Asian stuff here too, like onigiri and stuff, you know, Asian cuisine. I love it. All right, dodge, we take bait. Let's take all of the things that we have saved here. Power and speed. And wow. they really giving me legendaries in the shop now, huh? Man, I want to take the ray gun, but I can't without combining stuff. What I need is like a blue leaf blower. So I need something to combine. I need something to oh, this is way too good to pass up too, though. Way too good. How do we do this? Okay. I think man, I think we get rid of the I don't know. I honestly don't know what to get rid of. Let's get rid of the blaster. It's hard, dude. It's really hard. We'll look at ray gun another day, okay? Oh, I'm glad I made that decision because leaf blower came up. Oof. Okay, power and crit will just take, and this one's locked. Okay, now we're good. All right, y'all. Wave 12. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Hey, it's the boss. Okay, I have never been so ready in my life. Never been so ready in my life, boy. We are doing good damage to him. We just gotta stay away from him. And wherever we head into enemies, we just gotta make sure that we're not driving into bullets, you know? Okay, I'm just focusing on where I'm steering. I'm not focusing at hitting anything. Okay, let's just get a little bit further away. It's getting tight right here. Okay, let me just get through here, guys. If y'all don't mind, I killed the boss. I killed him, 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 I killed him. Oh, life is good, y'all. Life is good. We're moving in the right direction. Life is good. It kind of just released me from this hotel prison mentally for just a second, just a smidgen. And then I noticed where I was at. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still here. Joking, joking, joking. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to hang out with my wife while even though she's at work for 10 hours a day. Recycle. I like all of this. Blue leaf blower, huh? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Range and XP gain. Tech. Definitely we can go for some extra tech here. We'll take the teapot. Cool. Side cannon. Maybe. It's so expensive right now. It's so expensive. We'll go next wave though. Okay, we're on wave 13, y'all. Is this the furthest that we've ever been? I think it is. Which is, it's amazing. This is amazing. Oh, we killing these humanoid type creatures that have defeated us before in the past. Maybe this is the furthest that we've been the second time. I think because we've seen this level before. Because I've seen these enemies on other levels before, but not in this quantity. So as long as we don't allow them to hit us, we're good. Because they do a monstrous amount of damage. Luckily, so do we though. The last time we were fighting them, we didn't do nearly this good though. Nearly this good. I think this might be the run, y'all. This may be the one. Let's keep focusing on survivability though. Okay, keep focusing on survivability so that we can take a hit if we do. We can take elemental and not worry about explosion here. Projectile, we don't need that for nothing. We take speed. Ion railgun green. Lock it. Can't decide yet. Power short, huh? 10 power, 12 dodge. Amazing. Reroll. Tech. Gold bar. Oh my god, -5 speed. 30 income though. I think it's worth. All right. I don't really even feel that speed difference yet. I don't feel it yet. I say that now, but these things are fast. Hopefully we can just kill them before they get the chance to rush us. Because right now, that's kind of what it appears that we do. But the wave styles from the monsters vary so darn much that there's like, you'll get to a certain wave and it'll be like a perfect counter to your specific build. Which is another thing I really, really enjoy about this game. I like PvE. I'm not really a player versus player type guy, okay? But I realized that the fundamentals going into, it's like the paper, rock, scissors thing, or back in the day, cavalry, infantry, archery. One counters the other, counters the other, counters grass. Fire beats grass, water beats fire, that type of thing. I really can appreciate that in PvE. Even though I don't PvP, and it's very, very important in PvP, it's also very important in PvE. And you have to put things as a game dev. I think you have to put things that really, really challenge the player. That you don't just not one build, you know, beats all, and you kind of have to adapt as you go, or you get owned. Take. Okay, now we got some decisions to make. Let's take the side cannon. Let's let go the ion railgun. And we reroll. I got the ion railgun right after that. Also, I got a purple leaf blower right after that. Yeah. Not the most economy efficient, guys, but it is what it is. It is what is a radiation bomb? Gives me a lot of explosion. Oh, look at the speed increase on that. I'm definitely saving for that sucker right there. Definitely. Okay, and a green side cannon. I feel so defeated right now. The game is just like, nah, 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 nah. It's just giving me stuff that it knows I want. Not enough spots, man. In Noobs Are Coming, there was some upgrades. In a lot of the horde survival games, there are upgrades to give you like increase the number of slots that you have for weapon count, max weapons and stuff. Like you can get extra arms or extra weapon slots, you know, and basically they just allow you to use more weapons. It's good. Re-rolling the shop and being able to lock things in the shop, though, I feel like is plenty of an adjustment. Like, you don't necessarily need that extra arm thing in your game. It's you know, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting, but I think it plays a big dynamic in the way that certain character setups were balanced in Noobs Are Coming. That's mainly what I enjoy, you know. Okay, let's see here. HP, definitely. Radiation bomb, definitely. Blue ion railgun, perfect. I don't think we need the elemental here for 60. I think we'd rather just re-roll and save this secret key, because this is good. This is really good. Okay. Yep, let's go next. Wave 16. I think we have 4 more, y'all. I think we have 4 more. So far, so good, too. Really, really strong build. And if you have been watching these videos over the course of the last week and a half that I've been uploading them every other day or every few days, and you have just been like, one day he's gonna get a win and I'm gonna watch all his videos until he does, I appreciate that. Thank you for your patience. Every once in a while I get comments that are like, it frustrates me so much that you do this, blah, blah, blah. And look, I get it, bro. I get it, because I watch my own videos and get frustrated sometimes. Like, I'll keep something locked for forever and never pick it up and just waste shop re-rolls. And it's terribly inefficient. Terribly inefficient. And I realize that. But look, while I'm doing commentary, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot harder than it looks, okay? You try to have a phone call with your parents or something like that. Constantly talking to them, coaching them through something, like talk to your mom or your dad about how to do something on the computer or how to troubleshoot a modem or something. Trust me, it's difficult. Okay, 20 haste, 30 income we take. Teapot we take. This we do not take. This we take. Okay. 11 HP is insane, bro. Fries is insane. Secret key is insane. Purple ion railgun, insane. Oh, I almost recycled that puppy. Can't combine the reds. Understood. We might as well go with the green ion railgun. Cold gloves. Melee, but pickup range, it's probably not worth it though. That's very expensive. Discount seal, we'll take. Income, we'll take. Reroll. King's Crown. Income increases by an additional 25% at the end of a wave. What? That's insane. That is so good, dude. Okay. We can re-roll here and just save anything from the shop that we see that we want. I'll save the pizza. I'll save the pizza. Bro, some good pizza right now. Oh. I just had breakfast, so I'm not really hungry. But like, just to be able to taste pizza is good. You don't necessarily have to eat a lot of it, just taste it. That's what I try to do, man, is get all my cravings really, really under control, but not eat too much of something. Because I used to work in restaurants, and I am notorious in eating fast. Plus, I used to be a smoker. So trying to eat lunch or take a break, eat and smoke, just makes you have to fit more into that break, more activity during that break. So you end up just eating faster than you should, which means you don't feel full. You know, by the time your body has time to process it, and your stomach's like, hey boy, you had enough, you still eat. And if it tastes good, and I love my own cooking, so there's a lot of that. If it tastes good and you eat your own cooking, then you pretty much destroying yourself as you go. All right, we're gonna take the haste, even though we don't need the melee. We're gonna take the pancakes. 13 luck, huh? I think taking the 3% dodge is better. We take bait, we take trumpet, we take muffin's okay, but I don't think we need it. Oh, a whole legendary grenade launcher right now. I mean, I do have quite a bit of elemental. No, that's explosion. I don't have any explosion. That is not worth it. But that's a cool looking weapon. Okay. We do have a purple ion railgun, which we recycle this and get the purple one. It's just a big fat upgrade. And I don't think we need ice cream. Cannon's nice for explosions too. We're gonna have to do an explosion run one day. We get tech. We get pickup range. We'll take a candle for the range. Okay. Oh, gray side cannon. Get real, bruh. Get real. We usually take teapots. Discount seal. I think it might be kind of late for it. I mean, it's only 46. I'm not holding it. I'm not holding it. Wave 18, ladies and gentlemen. We are still very, very strong offensively. We have 86 total HP. I'm still scared to get hit by one of those things. Those walking deals, those humanoid aliens. I guess they're like, what are those supposed to be? Like aliens that are, you know, stuck on a human's head, possessing them or whatever, like face huggers. Oh man, the stuff that people have come up with to be to give you nightmares, bro. There's so much nightmare fuel in the world, and it's crazy how we're so desensitized to it by like anime and AI and cartoons and even just bad effects on sci-fi movies and stuff. I feel like that stuff is just, we're so desensitized to it. It's crazy. Like the idea of an alien sucking your face, it's just, oh my god, man. Taking over your thoughts, changing stuff. We don't need that. We might as well take that. A witch's hat, huh? No, don't need it. Oh, look at this. They're giving me red items now. Okay. No, we don't take any of that, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Mystic token. Oh, we'll take it just for the haste. Pickup range, we'll take that. Income is kind of late for it, but whatevs. Teapot. 18 luck, 20% XP and bounces. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna take it. Bounces sound crazy. Okay. All right, next wave. Wave 19. Now, the wave before the last wave on Noobs Are Coming was so ridiculously hard. The wave before that was getting harder, but like it was a significant increase. Like when you went from 17 to 18 on Noobs Are Coming, it was like, oh, this is getting hard. 18 to 19, that was like, what the heck is going on? It's your life is flashing before your very eyes constantly. It's like your heart rate increases, your adrenaline starts pumping. You're like, what is happening right now? And then 20 is like a boss wave, and it actually calms down a little bit. 19 is the pinnacle of difficulty, in my opinion, in that game, unless they changed it. But it was good because once you learned it, you were expecting it, and it was like, okay, is my build ready? Let's do this, baby. Let's do it. And that's how I feel about moving into wave 20 right now. I feel like we got this for the first time, you guys. We need this win, yo. We really deserve it too. Okay, we're gonna take this dodge increase. What is our dodge right now? Dodge is 60%, baby. 60%. Do we take haste here? Yes. Just in case that boss, we have some trouble with it. We're gonna take bounces, whatever the heck that does. Plasma sniper is not for us. We have a blue ray gun available. I think we keep that. Just in case I get one in the next couple rerolls. Split shot we don't need. But assuming that this is the last level right now. Ooh, side cannon, huh? Okay. I think I get rid of this side cannon and buy this one. Okay. Gold mic. Look at the speed increase, bro. A monster egg. Wow. Very, very cool. All right. That's it. That's all we got, y'all. That's all we got. We broke now. We broke. Okay. Is there a boss? Yes. And he's big and he's fat. Is he reflecting stuff? Yes, he is. He is reflecting stuff at me. It's all right. We doing just fine, y'all. We ready. Look at we destroying him. We decimating him. It's over for you, big boy. It's over. It's over, Anakin. Yeah, baby. Not only did we beat him, we slaughtered him. We still got like 20 seconds to just play around with the little riffraff that's spawning. And yeah, this is only like the second difficulty level, dude. There's a lot more difficulty levels. Like a lot. I'm talking smack here. You know, we ain't on nightmare yet. Calm down, see. Relax. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, okay? We learned that back in the day in Darkest Dungeon. Great run. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. So if we look at our main stats, dude. Look at our main stats. We had 24 drain, 34 power, had 124 tech, 114 haste. Crit was 20%, 26 speed, 68 luck, decent income, dude, great dodge, man. And if we went to the difficulty levels again, just to say, yeah, we can go to hell now. Enemies are strong and have more HP. Items and weapons have standard prices. New enemies appear. And it's not available in the demo. Boo! Dang it! Oh, Debbie baby, when you gonna give us the full version? Guys, give me some dap on that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more daily content and roguelikes. And or if you just want to hear some more Possum stories. Love y'all very much. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Illusion signing off. We'll see you next time.